A city commissioner in Orlando of District 5 by the name of Regina Hill was arrested not too long ago for taking advantage of a 96-year-old elderly woman and also committing fraud, like mortgage fraud. Now, it said that she swindled about $100,000 from this 96-year-old constituent of her district. Now, with this money, Miss Hill went off and got a facelift, got her teeth done, bought a house and renovated the house. Now, it also said that the house that she renovated and bought is outside of her district, and the house that's inside the district, because you know you got to have a house or live in the district that you represent, was dilapidated. So maybe it looked like a shell house, if you will, to say, oh, I live there. But it's like, are you really living there if the house is dilapidated? But anyway, I digress. So she was arrested, and then when she got before the judge set a $40,000 bond, to which she did pay, and she bonded out. Of course, she said she is going to fight the charges and things like that. But the 96-year-old woman's attorney was like, well, you know, thank y'all in the community for bringing this issue up, because it is said that the authorities were doing an investigation for about 13 months, compiling a case on Miss Hill. And yeah, they found enough evidence to say, oh, yeah. You riding dirty. Now, they said that she got the 96-year-old woman to sign power of attorney, but the 96-year-old woman did not know exactly how much authority, if you will, she was signing over to the commissioner. And that's also what I think is elderly abuse, because a lot of times when we get older and we're all going to get there right, sometimes we're not all the way there as far as our faculties and thinking. And sometimes our elderly people trust people a little bit too much, which is in a lot of cases, you're supposed to have like a family member or somebody there that can go toe to toe with the other person mentally and understand what is going on, or even have a lawyer present to say, she ain't signed over no power of attorney to you for what? So it doesn't even sound like originally Miss Hill even knew the lady. I guess she gained knowledge of the woman, I guess, during her job as a commissioner. But yeah, so I want to say this. It's mighty funny how we hear a lot about the things that the Republicans are doing. And listen, they do a lot of things that need to be talked about. Let's just keep it a buck, right? But the Democrats, they rarely give this a big conversation about the mishaps, if you will, not even mishaps, but the just misdeeds that the Democrats are doing. And unfortunately, we're hearing a lot about black women. If I didn't already say, yeah, Miss Hill is a Democrat, but we have been hearing a lot about black women in Democratic roles, if you will, doing harm to their constituents that are mostly black, like that of Tiffany Henyard. They're outside of Chicago, the super mayor, taking money and just living it up. So, and the same thing with this one, Regina Hill. She took that woman's money and just had a ball. You got a facelift. And I'm like, you did? Oh, okay. I guess. But out of all things, you taking this woman's money to be beautiful, get your teeth did. That's insane. So how do you even defend yourself? What? Just admit that if you did it, say you did it. But you're going to have this long drawn out trial, wasting taxpayers' money just to find you guilty. If you took that woman's money and did she tell you to take her? And I'm sure, you know, at 96 years old, she needed that money. Did she tell you to go get your face lifted? Get you some new teeth? Did she tell you to do any of that? And they said she brought perfumes and, you know, did she tell you to do any of that? I don't think that lady told you to do any of that. You did it because you saw the opportunity to do it. But again, I want to know, why don't the Democrats and the Democrat pundits give this type of stuff a conversation? I bet y'all, a lot of y'all didn't hear about that, did you? Well, if you didn't, you're welcome. I'm glad to be of service. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube.